Hey, it's me, Sneepo, and welcome back to another video. Ever since I've been making more content on this channel, I had to be exposed to the Dokkan community, which is the worst things ever. And if I had to describe the Dokkan community in one word, it would be unemployed, because holy shit, the things that they argue about is like, I just don't even understand what they're saying. It's like we're living in two different realities. I feel like when you're online arguing about a thing for long enough, you would just start talking random shit nonsense. Like, I don't know if you ever had this experience of like seeing people argue about something or like a controversy in a niche topic, and then you were just like, bro, what are you guys even arguing about? But that's just how I feel. And I want to talk about the most controversial topic in this space, and that is private servers. Now, if you don't know, but private servers are heavily contested. You probably know, bro. There are so many YouTubers that complain about it all the time. In general, I just hear YouTubers complain about private servers. Like, I feel like the only people that dislike private servers enough to like hate on it are YouTubers, people that are online 24/7, and people that watch the YouTubers complain about that stuff and like just overtake their opinion. And personally, I don't really care about private servers at all. I don't play them. They don't take any enjoyment away from the game. I'm just like, sorry, like, I don't give a fuck. In essence, I like the idea because I like game preservation, and private servers are a good way to... By the way, I've never seen this with any other game before. Private servers are a thing with a lot of other games, but Dokkan is like the only game where it's a problem. I mean, like, there are so many MMOs that have private servers and like dead games that are being kept alive with private servers. And this is just thinking ahead in the future, but I know this is a shocker to you, but Dokkan will not be will not exist forever. They will take the servers down at one point. If it's going to be in 10 years, 20, 30, 40, I don't know when that's going to be, but at some point they will have to do that. And having a private server that you can continue playing the game on is just very nice for that inevitable future. Now, I don't like the way it's handled. I only know about Entropy, so I don't know how many private servers there are. I just know Entropy. I know that it's not open source. I don't like that. If you make something community made, do make it open source. I'm a big fan of that. And second of all, there is a subscription for like more units, like custom units or whatever. I also don't like that. I know you put effort into that and stuff like that, but if you make this fan stuff, you like monetizing that is shitty in my opinion. But and then I know there's some Discord drama, but I'm just gonna leave it out because I don't know anything, and it's Discord we're talking about. Like, of course there's drama, bro. I feel like that's a problem of Discord and not the private servers. But anyway, I have a little bit of like a few tweets pulled up, and I want to talk about them. And let's start with the first one that Iron Came posted. This is a clip from one of Slay's videos. Let me just play it.
You have an account. If you can just hop on and test a unit, and you have a server with access to every unit Rainbow, why do you summon? Are you like me? I can't escape the gotcha game allegations. Look what I'm doing right now. But neither can you. You have access to a server with every character for free, and you're talking about they help me decide whether I'm going to summon or not. Brother, you're brainwashed. You're brainwashed. You're hopping on a summon when you just tested them out for free. Just use them there. You can use them in every event on a private server anyway. What is the difference in having it on your account? Except he's going to be worse. Rudigar.
Now, personally, I just cannot, like, I don't get his point. Okay, and like literally that's all I'm thinking. Okay, and like I don't even know how to rebuttal this, because, well, for example, Minecraft. Okay, this is an example I would like to use. You have creative mode. You can do everything in creative mode. You can get every block. You can just spawn every mob. You can do whatever you want in creative mode. Well, then why would you play survival? why would you do that? It's like, because I like the progression aspect, but sometimes I just want to build something in creative mode or just fuck around. Like, what? You can do both. I just don't understand it. Like, you can only do one of the things. You can only play a normal Dokkan, or you can only play on private server. Everything else is dumb. I just don't get it. Like, why can't you just dabble in private servers and play around a little bit and then still go back to your normal account and then play there? Like, it's just fun to sometimes try out things that you cannot have. If you're a free-to-play player, maybe you see a unit, you're like, it's cool, but I don't have any stones. I want to play around with him a little bit. And then, boom, you play around with him a little bit and go back to your normal account. Like, what is so hypocritical about that? Or like, what even is he trying to say? Like, brainwashed? I don't know, bro. I feel like this hate towards, like, sorry, man, but I just think that the argument is just so weird. I don't even know what the argument is for. Like, maybe I'm just dumb. That could be. Maybe I'm just so, my intelligence, like, I'm not intelligent enough to understand this. Maybe these people are just fourth dimensional and I cannot comprehend it. It's beyond my comprehension. But like, yeah, you see it also here being compared with Pokemon Showdown. I don't agree with that. Pokemon Showdown is a little bit of a different thing. It's in the same vein a little bit, but I wouldn't say the exact same. I mean, for example, also GTA. In GTA, you can just cheat yourself to be unbeatable. You can give yourself 5 stars and shoot down all the cops. Why would you play the normal game? That would also be a dumb argument in that case. Like, yeah, sometimes I would just want to dig around, and then sometimes I want to play the normal game. Like, is that so crazy of a concept? And then here, I mean, I just don't see the part where that is my problem. Yeah, same. If the tool is there, I don't see why I shouldn't use it. If you are granted a toolbox of everything you need for the rest of your life, why would you even buy more tools in the first place? I mean, I don't know where he got that from, but that would only apply if you were to spend money in Dokkan, which, yeah, I think that's stupid, sure. But this is talking about playing normal Dokkan. And this would be then the argument you would be doing then. Why would you, if you had this toolbox with every tool, why would you use other tools that were just laying around? And it's like, because I want to, bro. What? It was closer to me, so I grabbed that tool. Like, the analogy doesn't really make much sense. Well, in my case, I still buy stones and summon because doing it on my own account is more impressive and fun. But let's say I wouldn't spend money because of it, so what? Why should I care? Not my problem. And if it was my problem, and if it was a problem for Dokkan, you can bet it would be taken care of. Yeah, it does. Or like, yeah. First of all, Dokkan does not care about these private servers because they do not affect sales. There's just a small minority of people that use private servers. That's something that people have to realize. Out of like the 100 million people or whatever the number is of people that play Dokkan, maybe 0.1% plays on private servers. So it's just like nobody cares about private servers. Like, in the grand scheme of things, nobody cares. So you agree it ruins the fun. It ruins the fun, okay? Is that the argument? Okay, maybe that's the argument, that private servers ruin your fun of the game. Maybe for you, but like, who are you to decide what other people think is fun? Like, I don't know what. I don't know about ruins it, but there's definitely a prestige to doing it on your own account. That appeals to me. I do everything on my own when it is convenient, but if it's a release I don't want to summon for, like this one, I'll use a private server all day. I'd say I'd prefer my account when it is possible, practical, which is usually, but I don't feel any ethical. Yeah, this guy cooked, in my opinion, with his opinion. That was like, that's just also my opinion. Like, why do you care? Just let the people just play the private server if they want to. I mean, I would rather have 1 million people play private servers that end up not spending a single penny on this game than them spending money on the game. If it makes them lose, if it makes them not spend money in that case. Because I want to have my own, I built from the ground up and not being already, yeah, sure. Leave the dollar billion company alone. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of, that applies to a lot of the argument around Dokkan on Twitter. As someone who has both, sometimes I just enjoy grinding the game and building up my account. Dokkan is more than just using the units. Like he said, there's summoning and the satisfaction of pulling units is really nice. There's so much more to than just rainbow units. I mean, sure. For me, it's about supporting the game I love. I use the PS, but I also put a very good amount of money, time, and progression into the game. The PS can be very useful for you, and doesn't mean I'm going to abandon. Yeah, I mean, I just don't get it. Like what? The thing about private servers is that they fall under the similar logic as piracy. The only people who use them fall in almost exclusively in two categories. People who still play the game on their account or dropped the game ages ago and wasn't going to play it anyways. Yeah. That's literally it. It's like the only people on private servers are just like people who play the game anyway or who wouldn't play the game either way. I play Dokkan because I like the mindset of I want to work with what I have. I never have a new unit on day one rainbow. It's either I have them 55% or don't have them at all. Private servers remove that. What makes gacha games challenging? Slay is correct. Those people are brainwashed. Bro, you are the brainwashed one. Bro, what is this guy talking about challenging gacha games? That's what gacha games want. Bro, gacha games are the things that brainwash you into like playing the game. That's why we play this game, bro. Because they brainwashed us into playing the game. Okay, I'm not immune to that, but that's what they do. Who cares? Like this is literally, yeah, this is the best answer. This is the best answer to this. Who cares? Point. Dot. Punkt. That's also my opinion. Who cares? And I know I'm making a video on this, and it's like, oh, what a hypocrite. He's making a video, but he says he doesn't care about it. Sometimes there's just this topic that people keep talking about, keep arguing about, and you hear it all the time, and then you're like, I don't give a fuck about that topic. And then at some point, it just pisses you off how much they bitch about this topic that just doesn't matter. That is me. That's me. Only a small fraction of players use private servers. Yeah. I mean, Truth is too content-brained that he has to use private servers to get a showcase out the moment the info is available. He's a hypocrite, but he has a reason. Others don't. They got shafted or don't want to waste resources, but use the servers anyway. They shouldn't exist. Bro. Bro, this guy is talking about it like they're here, out here like killing people, man. The thing is, Truth has less of a reason than these people. Truth already makes money with Dokkan. He doesn't need to do the private server things. He tells you, oh, I do it for content. Bro, he is rich enough to not have to do it, okay? These people that play the game, they're not rich enough to just like spend another $100 in the game and then get the unit. They have a better reason than the Truth, okay, in that case. Nice argument, but private servers literally have no effect, have not affected Dokkan sales at all. YouTubers are just mad they would potentially lose out on money. Yeah. I just think it's 99% YouTubers being mad that they lose out on money. Like, sorry, but not even sorry, that's the truth. You're too grown for this? Yeah, bro, I don't know. Most Dokkan YouTubers are like in their 20s, some even in their 30s, talking about this in such a rage, and I'm like, bro, You are too old, man. You are like, sorry, man. This is what I have with the truth. I'm not hating on the truth, man. I watch his videos, but sometimes I'm just like, bro, you're like in your 30s, man. What the fuck are you doing? Like, sorry, but that's what I think. That's what I think a lot with these like Dokkan YouTubers. Like, bro, I hope I'm not gonna turn like this. Maybe I should stop Dokkan content before it's too late, or I'm gonna end up like that as well. Being on Twitter all day arguing with 17-year-olds. Oh my goodness. I do think making a showcase for them is pretty cringe. Like, use them on your own, but trying to showcase is silly, and choose sort of private service once. Just gonna comment how before tonight's data download, but I will not be doing private server videos anymore. I won't comment on people using private servers in general, or posting clips on Twitter or anything. But uploading private servers footage onto YouTube right now is just okay. Hypocrite. Nah. But anyway, I just want to get this out. I do not understand why people make such a big deal out of private servers, because they say like, oh, it ruins the fun because you see what the unit does before you can use it or whatever. Bro, nobody's forcing you to watch fucking private server videos. I'm telling you, okay, I'm giving you a step-by-step tutorial on how to get those private server videos out of your life instantly. Do not watch the private server showcases on YouTube. Just don't click on it. Easy as that. Don't be on Twitter 24/7 so you don't get these clips. Easy as that. That's literally all you have to do. It's so simple. That's what most of these chronically online debates. Your problem would be solved by just going offline for a little bit. That would solve all your problems. I just don't understand why people make this out to be like this horrible thing. They talk about private servers like it's 9/11 and the Holocaust combined. Okay? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit, okay? I mean, I can understand talking about the private server thing once and making a video of that, sure. But these people are obsessed with private servers, man. The amount of times I hear them talk about private servers, it's like, bro, is there anything else in your life than private servers, man? It feels like it's in your head 24/7. I'm just like worried about these guys' mental health at this point. Because if they don't make money, we won't get any new units because the servers will shut down. Literally, the only reason I still have my account is sunken cost fallacy. Actually, summoning for units is not fun nor the reason I play the game. I'm either too lazy to install the server, or from what I hear, they all run by not great people, so no real alternatives. I mean, sure. Slay sounds logical, but his argument could be applied to bro, proper grammar, please. To literally everyone who plays the game. Why summon when you just play the private servers? Obviously, the answer is people are addicted for summoning as well as they want to have the character on their own account. Yeah, he's fucking retard. He's fucking retard. You are truth hack tour pilled. It ain't even a lie. Private servers are fun because we don't want to spend $70 real life dollars on AGL SSJ2 Vegeta. True. Like, I rather would have people go on a private server than spend money on the game. Like, yeah. But yeah, this is just chronically online. Let's see, what are the quotes saying? Sparking gonna sit y'all down when it comes back. I feel like many YouTubers really overestimate how many people actually play on private servers. Lol. Like, it's some rampant plague. Most Dokkan players cannot be fucked to go through the effort to download private server. Yeah, y'all. Most people don't use them. Yeah. How many people exclusively play on private servers? Almost everyone I know that use, yeah, it's got to be like less than, yeah. These people act like half of the community is on private servers. It's crazy. Penis woman too. Private servers are bad for Dokkan because it nullifies any reason to play the game. Dokkan is a gacha, it's going to revolve around summoning and grinding to be able to summon, and in all honesty, I wouldn't play Dokkan at all if I had easy access to a private service. What is this take again? Like, it obviously isn't. The thing is, you can easily download private servers. I've done it before. You know what you gotta do? Join the Discord server, like do a / command in the chat, and then download the APK and just enter it. It's not hard. It's not that much harder than to just download the JP version of Dokkan. You know, back in the day when it wasn't on the Play Store. When you had to download Q app. It's not that hard. And it's obviously not affecting the game at all. It just doesn't work like that. And with other games you also have that as well. Like, you have cheats and stuff like that. Why don't all people just play it with cheats? Because they want to play the actual game. Like, it's not a threat. Bro, this argument is literally just the game sucks, therefore private servers suck. What is this argument? He's just saying that the game is ass and that he wouldn't play the game. Bro, this is just saying, what is this argument? The game sucks, that is why I don't want private servers. Like, yeah, me if I was retarded, bro. Yeah. No way these content creators who can rainbow every unit whenever they feel like it don't understand that there comes a sense of pride in owning a unit on your account. Isn't one of the main draws of the game to the collection aspect and the sense of individuality of your box? Sorry guys, I cannot read today. Yeah. This is just like why people play the core Pokemon games when they could play Pokemon Showdown. Like I said, I don't think Pokemon Showdown is a one-to-one like good argument. I think my Minecraft argument is better. Self-glazing. The Dokkan community still being stuck on private server discourse is so funny because, like, what stops you from using it and playing the game? We've had survival and creative Minecraft for 14 years now. Yes! Thank you, bro. He is using my Minecraft argument as well. Thank you. I just feel like these YouTubers, their life revolves around Dokkan, and that's why they're just so overly dramatic with everything. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do another video on how private servers are not bad for Dokkan because, oh my god, these YouTubers are, I can't even describe it. Private servers are not the official servers. They do not impact the main game. They're best described as a testing ground. Yeah, bro. I don't know any of these guys. I'm not in the Dokkan community, so I just know the YouTubers, okay? But I don't know how to pronounce your name. Spectra? I don't know, but shout out to you, guy. Kill all private server you would use it. The endowment effect describes how people tend to value items that they own more highly than they would. Bro. Very nice. I just don't think it matters, man. Yeah. People being mad at private servers is so funny because they're just mad at people who aren't gambling. Yeah. Yeah, he has a point. It's like being mad at someone. Yeah. If you're mad at people getting things for free, which they would otherwise have to spend time on the game for, which affects you in no way at all, then is the private server a terrible thing? those who have played turn-based games like FF, Persona, and Sirius like understand there's a sense of accomplishment when you how strong your box has become over the years. The title, this you have an overall, yeah. I promise you, like 0.1% of the community uses private servers. This convo is nothing more than a nothing burger. Yes, this is the biggest nothing burger of all time, bro. Ah, man. And I somehow made this nothing burger 25 minutes, bro. Can we applaud this slop, bro? This absolute slop? I'm just saying, like, how much I don't care about this topic, and I'm making 25 minutes out of this. Man, I need a medal for this. I'm just becoming, like, the big YouTubers who make slop content. Don't understand this video, because nothing in it actually alleges that private servers shouldn't exist or anything like that. I mean, he says in the video that the reason why people play the base game is because they enjoy the feeling of gacha. Yeah. I don't know why, but the whole time they were talking, I couldn't stop thinking about so giving. So why do y'all play games in general? You don't own any that operate under digital license ever. The same applies with private servers. Let others freely enjoy their items how they want. Nonsensical argument that ironically misses the entire concept of ownership together. Yeah. I mean, I also have the truth pulled up because he is like the one I hear bitching about it the most. I just searched private server in here. Boom. And we got some takes. That hypocrite shit doesn't mean anything to me. I'm allowed to not like the private server and use it at the same time. You're out of your mind if you think I'm gonna sit down and wait 4 days for the character to release while others are dropping videos. Like, actually, just use your brain for 2 seconds. I mean, I could agree with him if all he said he doesn't like private servers. But the way he acts is like private servers are like killing his family and are like poisoning the well in his fucking village. It's caused a famine in his country or some fucking peasant in the 1800s who just like got had a famine struck their country. Like, yeah, but like if you bitch so much about private servers but then use it, it's just gonna make you look silly. Like, sorry, but your argument does lose some credibility from that. You can do it, sure, but it's just gonna make you look less credible if you hate on private servers that much. Other way around completely, but people are dickheads to me because I hate the private servers. Then I return the same energy. Sure. Why do you hate Beast? Private server players, man, I tell ya, they're only like dog shit units because they aren't actually playing the game. This is another thing the truth says this all the time. Oh, they like these trash units and they make them look better on private servers, and I'm like, okay, and like literally, and let them do that then, eh? Let them glaze their favorite units on the private server. Like, he's acting like this is some sort of fucking crime. The thing is, even without the private servers, these people would have this opinion. It's just like a little bit amplified by the private servers. How would a newer creator grow off private server content that everyone is doing? Did you even think before typing? I'm gonna keep private server talk to a minimum. Yeah, there's some drama with private servers. I don't care about it personally. This type of shit like damage is so important, and these wacky opinions literally always come from players not playing the game and having all their thoughts come off the private server. It's actually funny how it always plays out like this every time. I enjoy some of y'all fall to your knees so fast in service of private servers. Private servers have ruined and cooked the scores in this great game. On this great game, bro. No, they don't have. They don't have. People I feel like both sides. You know what? I think without private servers, the discourse would still be trash. Like, that's just how it is with communities most of the time. Especially on Twitter. You're just gonna get the most chronically online of all people. And you get rage baiters. And you just get idiots. That's basically Twitter. Every argument would be, like even without private servers, the arguments would still be bad. I don't feel like in private servers harm the game in any way. Only, like... these people just make it such a great deal. And I'm like, okay, man, nothing about the private server is good. It's literally a huge black stain for the game. Bandai is dragging their feet and allowing the shit to run wild. It's only hurting the game. Sorry, I actually give a fuck about the game. The truth, DT, Dokkan's biggest meat writer, at it again. I actually care about the game. This is where I just see this is just where I'm like, bro, you are a hypocrite. Like, in that one tweet, he was saying, like, people call me a hypocrite for saying I dislike them, but then I use them for content. But if you're saying this about the game, like, it's a black stain on the game, and it's like, this is some plague, bro. And then you're using it, like, sorry, but that's just silly. That just makes your argument look weird. I just don't understand this crazy hate on private servers. Like, just say that you want to make more money. Just say that, like, with these YouTubers. Because, like, what other reason for you would there be to hate this? It's literally the biggest nothing burger that I've ever seen. And I made out of this nothing burger a 32-minute videos, bro. Applaud for this. But come on, I cannot be the only one who just gets annoyed at people that are overly invested in shit like this. Like, I just gotta be mad. Like, I just gotta rage about the pointlessness of this thing. I just got to. And this was the thing, and this is the end of the video. Like, subscribe, whatever, bro. At the end of the day, I just don't give a fuck. If you hate private servers, sure, do it. I just think that you're silly for it. No ill will towards anybody, because I just don't give a fuck. I'm just attacking the takes here, not the person. Okay, this is something I have to clear up, because people are just so chronically online that whenever you say something about somebody else's take, it's like taken as if I was like hating the person. I watched the truth's videos. I like this guy. I just think he's a little bit silly and a little bit too chronically online, bro. Especially for his age, bro. You should have a wife and kids, bro, instead of doing this shit. Do it like Nanogenics, bro. I think he has a wife and kids. But yeah, anyway. Bye, subscribe, bye.